Good Friday afternoon. We're filming lunch break. Chelsea's here because we just finished servicing the last of tractors. We just finished servicing Barb's piece of shit.
It's not a piece of shit, stop it.
That I can't stand. Because you have no room in here. You got to take the fenders off, raise the loader up, turn the wheel. Yeah, it's fun servicing that tractor. We got the snowplow put away, as you notice. That's right. We got to move that block back, and we got to get the one off the lawn over there that the auger sat on. So when she mows. So now I'm going to eat my PB&J. All right, I forget that I have you with me. I had the camera, but then again, I needed both hands because I was running the loader. I dug out, I don't know, 3 to 5 inches worth of grass and dirt and whatnot. Put some of them road millings in here. Still got a good load, probably at least one of the 10-wheelers left. Put some down there a little bit and extended that. I don't know if you can see the other side of the auger. Extended it a little that way. Put some up here in front of the door, the walk-in door, because it was kind of a low spot. My back is killing me now because I was doing some raking. And now I'm going to use my roller. Yeah, that thing right there, the dually. That's how I usually pack shit down. But I had the low spot in front of the door here whenever it rained hard. It was always wet and shitty. So I put probably 1.5 bucket loads in there. I'm going to roll that with the dually too. And yes, I'm going to have to go this way here to get somewhat close to it. So, because obviously when I back up, the tire ain't going to get all the way. But it'll pack in some anyhow. That there. I've walked on it and it's packed in quite a bit. That's the nice thing about road millings as opposed to just getting regular run of crush. The nice thing to do would be to oil it all down or put diesel fuel on it, but yeah, that's probably not a thing we're gonna do. So now I'm gonna go pack. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I just keep forgetting to turn the camera on. Keep forgetting that I have you guys with me. All right, hell on wheels is mowing Grandma's lawn. So I got this packed down pretty good. Sheep blue grass on my nice new stone. I'm just kidding, by the way. All right, so this is kind of just a bullshit video because we finished servicing. We've got to put the snowplow away. I thought today was a good day to do the job of stone work. Right now I'm freaking sweating my balls off. I'm tired and my shoulders hurt from shoveling. I'll show you. So, brought some in here because the critters like to, dig holes in the corners. So all the way back there, I put some of this in. I'm hoping with the being road millings with the oil in it, it'll kind of deter the critters a little. I don't know. Do critters like oil? I wouldn't want to eat oil or get it all over me while I'm digging. So I also took part of a bucket. Yeah, this kind of needs mowing here. I mean, it's not full grown. Spots are bare, other spots it's growing good, but that's because, the next, I don't know, 3-4 days we're going to be possibly in the 70s and could hit 81 those days. And then we're going to be right back down into the 50s with rain. Yeah. So things don't know whether to grow or not. But anyways, I packed it all around the computer hut here too because the critters were starting to make holes. So, I mean, everything is in conduit that goes to the computer hut, but why take the chance of them chewing apart the conduit too? So, yeah, that was hand shoveling. This don't look bad. I packed it down with the dually, and then I brought out the old lawnmower and ran over it a bunch of times. And it's pretty damn hard because with that oil in it, being the road millings, and I spread a little out there, some over there. I've got more, but I just don't know what I want to do with it yet. I don't know if I want to do away with all this area and put millings. The problem is, once I run out, you know, they don't have any more roads to do. So I don't want to kind of leave a half-assed area to mow. So it's Friday. Tonight's our live stream. So obviously you'll be seeing this after the live stream. So hopefully you know, come to the live stream. So I guess, I don't know. I'm just going to end this video. It's going to be a short, not a whole lot. Well, a whole lot did get done, just not a whole lot of, you know, farming got done. I got to take those 3 used oil jugs over to the guy who gives them to me, gives me the jugs, the pails to fill for him. So here's your one more thing. So I don't know if you all paid attention yesterday, Thursday. What is today even? Today's 26th. So yesterday, Thursday the 25th, Pudding Brain was about 20 to 25 miles away from me. So I'm 5 miles from the Onondaga County line. And like I said, 25 miles from Syracuse. And that's where he was, because in Onondaga County in Clay, New York, which is not that far from me either, their Micron is coming to save New York and put up their new chip plant. You know, so Biden's creating jobs, doling out $6 billion of all of our money, taxpayers' money, and grants to them. You know, hopefully it works out to be a good thing, but I still have my doubts on the whole thing, because it's supposed to be, you know, like over the next 10 to 20 years that they're going to invest, you know, $100 million, and it's going to bring 8 to 10,000 jobs to the central New York area. Well, there's things that they don't talk about. Like, these chip plants use a fuck ton of water. I mean, a lot of water. Hundreds of millions of gallons of water. So where do you get that water from? Okay, I'm about 30 miles from Lake Ontario. They showed this once, but they don't show it a lot. As a matter of fact, it was the only time I ever saw this story. They're going to put like 5-6 foot diameter pipes. I mean, you can fucking walk through these pipes. Bury them in the ground. Pipelines are bad, we know that. From where Micron is going to be to Lake Ontario. So those of you like Michael Brash that love to look at maps, you can look up Clay, New York, and you can look up where Lake Ontario is. And like I said, I'm roughly 30 miles, depends on where you go to Lake Ontario. So I'm assuming that's going to be roughly the same. So if you're putting 5-6 foot diameter pipes in the ground, you're digging a pretty deep trench. And it's going a long ways if it's going 30 miles or so. And is it going to go just along a road? Is it going to go through private property? How's this going to work? I haven't talked a lot about that. It's just the saving of New York, you know. Because, of course, yesterday when Pudding Brain was here, so was Hitler Hochul and Fuckstick Schumer. You know, they were there. And the Onondaga County executive, Ryan McMahon, who's, well, he's got an R in front of his name. You can determine whether it's for Republican or Rhino. I don't care. I have my opinions. Yeah, so they've been doing environmental studies where this plant's going to go. But how much environmental studies have gone into how they're going to get the water? So then the other thing they talk about is, well, there's such a housing shortage. You know, there's no place left to put houses. Especially once you cross the county line and start going towards Baldwinsville, which is like 10, 11 miles away. I mean, there's housing developments. There's houses that you could probably reach your arm out the window and open your neighbor's window. That's how close houses are getting to be. So where are they going to put the houses? You got swamps. You're gonna ignore the environmental issues there. You're gonna start clearing woods, or there's agriculture land. And are we gonna buy up this land for all this housing that they supposedly need for the 8 to 10,000 jobs, or will eminent domain come into play? I don't know, folks. It's fucking scary living in a libtard state. They've already talked about, because, you know, right here, you go off my road, you're on 176, you go 2.2 miles, you're on 370, which takes you right into Baldwinsville, takes you to 69. It's the only way you can go to get towards the Syracuse and the Clay area where this is all going to happen. And last year, before I got off the county legislature in January, or the end of December, I know our planning department and some people were talking about what they called the 370 corridor to put houses on. You know, they were looking into that. We had committees to look into those things. Well, pretty much the only thing on 176 is houses, farmland, houses, farmland. Get on 370, it's pretty much some houses, farmland, some houses, farmland. So I don't know, folks. It's scary. I guess when the time comes, you know, you want to say fuck agriculture and give farmers $15,000-$20,000 an acre for land to put your housing developments up on. I don't know. I don't know. There's your one more thing. Sorry for a shitty video. And sorry for the background noise. I just replayed it and realized, you know, it was kind of loud because she's still mowing the lawn. But I could hear myself, so I guess you can too.